Jim was larger than life. He had this great smile. He was the classic gentleman.
Larger than life. He's so gregarious, so generous and considerate of people.
He was a former naval officer. He had a booming baritone voice, a big smile, and he appeared completely at ease in court.
He was a brilliant lawyer, but just this really incredibly decent human being that always wanted others to do well. He never wanted to take from anyone. He only wanted to add to your life.
He loved to travel. He loved different cultures. He was an extremely fulfilled person.
He was both my mentor, he was my best friend. He filled the shoes my father left when my father passed. You know, I miss him every day, just every day.
A big personality. He filled a room. He was a presence. He was friendly to everyone and an all-around good guy.
He became an expert in family law. He was an expert in electronically stored information.
Our work on electronic discovery, which started back in 2009, and the fact that we've traveled all over the country speaking about e-discovery issues to law groups, accounting firms, state legislatures.
I mean, he was a great lawyer. He was a premier attorney. His greatest assets were his honesty, trustworthiness, and his ethical behavior. When he walked into a courtroom, the judge knew that they were going to get a straight answer from him.
He was able to take very complex problems and present it in such a way that it was acceptable. He loved to make his clients happy.
Besides his e-discovery skills, was this incredible litigator. He was truly able to litigate any family law issue in any court, anywhere. He was called as a consultant all the time. He was a fellow in the International Academy of Family Lawyers. There are fewer than 600 in the world. He was a diplomat in the American College of Family Trial Lawyers. There's only 100 in the nation.
Jim was a two-term Vietnam veteran. He was a commander of the U.S. Navy, retired. He loved the military. He loved his country.
He spoke Russian, and I didn't know this until near his passing. I knew he was in naval intelligence, but I found out just before he passed away that he actually was interviewing captured Russian officers during the Vietnam War and doing their interrogations.
He was a devoted father, a devoted grandfather. He was devoted to his wife, Leah.
He kept an open door to other attorneys who would seek direction.
Jim was beloved. There wasn't anybody that didn't respect him. Even if you didn't like him because he shellacked you in court, you respected him. And he was always somebody you could go to and ask a question and get an answer. He was great with young lawyers. He had a real thing about legal education. He was generous with his time. He was generous with his knowledge. He would remember birthdays. You'd get a card in the mail. You'd get he was great about thank you notes, although his handwriting was that of a serial killer.
I don't believe there are many, if any, other family law lawyers who have received this honor, and he's the perfect one.
I'm honored, as I'm sure he would be, to be recognized. It's so, so touching.
Jim's legacy is in every young lawyer that he ever talked to, every lawyer that he ever worked with. You couldn't have a case against Jim or a case with him where you didn't become a better lawyer as a part of that process.